18 pro players from across the globe. Top 8 places, ranking premier event winners, even Capcom Cup champions. So many different paths, and what seems like an endless array of characters has led them all to this very stage. And as far as you and I, we have the pleasure of seeing those paths collide. Ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, Hollywood, Raw TV, and this is Street Fighter League.
That is gonna spell victory.
You got it.
JB is in his head right now.
How'd you do that?
My God, he is feeling it.
Oh my gosh. The matches. Let's go.
He said, nah, hold this medium.
I double dog dare you. Find me better Street Fighter. I dare you. Find me better Street Fighter. I implore you. Send the signal out. I dare you to find me better Street Fighter because Street Fighter League delivers. Man.
Street Fighter League is back at it again here in Season 3, and it's getting better than ever again. We are here at week number 10, where we have all these teams going for that run back. We're way past the half-point mark, right? We're seeing these teams slowly come together and really fight for those top 4 spots going towards the playoffs.
We've seen a lot of different matchups, a lot of explosive games so far. It is getting tense. There's a lot of teams left. We had a few ties actually between between two teams, as well as you see, you know, Psycho Shinobi kind of struggling to get back up to where they are. Dynamite, on the other hand, looking stronger and stronger. That fuse is getting shorter and shorter. That means the explosion is going to be that much bigger. And of course, just looking at what the teams have to offer so far, I think it's really telling of what the season has to offer. We're going to get you guys down straight to the standings so far. We have UIU at the bottom of the pack, 0-6. Psycho Shinobi at 2-4. We have NASR at 3-3. Tied with them, Team Dynamite at 3-3 as well. And then we have All In and Alpha 3 tied. It's going to be 5-1 on the side of All In, and then 5-1 on the side of Alpha 3.
And now we're getting closer and closer to the playoffs, right? As we've had 15 weeks of regular season play, we are currently sitting at week 10, right? The top 4 teams make the playoffs while we decide the top 2 teams to start on the winner's side, the shorter path to the Street Fighter League finals, as we've done it in Season 2. So again, we're trying to find which 2 teams are going off against Japan. So it's Japan versus the world to take each other on there in the finals. And again, these guys are fighting for a ton of cash, $150,000 in the prize pool for the winning team, as well as a nice brand new watch from Seiko, who is a big sponsor for Street Fighter League, showing off those nice Street Fighter V watches we've been handing out for the MVPs from the midway season, who was Punk, the recipient of that one, as well as the end of Season 1. So again, big shout out to Seiko for everything they've been doing here for Street Fighter League.
And of course, if you guys are not familiar with the format, which you should be, we're going to run it down for you one more time. These guys will be playing in a 3v3 Waseda style format. They're going to have a pre-selected order, and these guys will go head-to-head in a 2-out-of-3 set. Whoever wins will be rotated to the back of the queue. Whoever loses, however, will be eliminated. Whoever has team members remaining at the end of that 2-out-of-3 set between the entire teams will be the victor of this week's team battle. Of course, they still have to worry about those bans going forward, and we've seen a lot of changes when it comes to some of the characters being played back and forth in these next team battles that we're about to see. They're going to be just as important.
Now, with that in mind, we have our matches for week number 10. I believe the first team battle is Alpha 3 versus Psycho Shinobi, and the second team battle is NASR versus All In.
And we're going to go all in on that right after this break, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you guys stay tuned. These week's matches for Street Fighter League will be ridiculous. Week 10 continues right after this break. Week 10 continues here at Street Fighter League Season 3. We're going to get you into this week's first team battles. We have Alpha 3 going up against Psycho Shinobi. Let's talk a little bit about the bans. Alpha 3 this time around, they're going to ban Guile. At first they banned M. Bison, and obviously that's going to hurt Hot Dog 29, and it worked out.
100% it did.
So-
It forced the Colleen mirror match.
On the side of Psycho Shinobi, however, they're going for the Colleen pick as the ban side of things. So that means NEPHEW once again, and we saw in the beginning weeks of Street Fighter League, week 1 actually, we saw the Lucia, which is not so strong on the side of NEPHEW. I feel like that might be one of the biggest plays Psycho Shinobi has going for it. But what would you say?
Okay, so we're looking at the team order too. Alpha 3 pulling off NEPHEW, Punk in the middle seat, CJ Truth is anchor, Psycho Shinobi with CABA, no longer using Guile, as well as Hot Dog in the middle, and then CAN as the anchor. So you're thinking about it this way, right? NEPHEW, not so hot with the Lucia, but his G is looking as good as ever. We've seen the kind of patience he could pull off with this character. I think NEPHEW versus CABA is going to be a very, very difficult one for the side of CABA, right? He's going to be forced to use this Ryu, play that kind of control game against the likes of G, and that's going to be a really tough order. But again, Punk fully unleashed against Hot Dog, who's fully unleashed. That's a matchup I'm really, really excited to see. And then CJ Truth versus CIAN. We've seen how CJ Truth navigates around Seth, their first encounter. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see how far Psycho Shinobi has adapted to prepare themselves for Alpha 3. It's going to be pretty tough to call. Again, it's just so ambiguous.
Well, speaking of calling, I know he's really soft-spoken, but Rob TV has an interview with NEPHEW.
I am joined by Team Alpha 3's Big Neff. Allen, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing pretty good. We just came off of a pretty hot win last week.
I feel like calling it hot is actually the perfect word for it. Things actually heated up backstage a little bit. You know, nothing too crazy, but you know, it was interesting. What was going on with that match, man? Like, why was there so much tension there?
I think a little bit was that in week 1, we felt like we just weren't ready, and like in our eyes, that win just didn't count as much as other wins should.
Yeah.
So we wanted, like, this was our revenge match, and we wanted to win it really bad.
So as far as how you guys actually played in the match, I mean, it was a 3-0. So I feel like you definitely have made your point. How do you feel like you played in that match? Like, I actually think that Colleen versus G is a rough matchup for Colleen.
Yeah, I think the Colleen G matchup is slightly in G's favor at least, but it's a matchup that I've practiced a lot, and in the past I've struggled with, so I've studied it a lot and have a lot of strategies for it.
So obviously you guys were offended by the fact that, one, just that loss in the first place, and the fact that so many people were disrespecting Punk in you guys' view, acting like he's not the best player in the world. As far as you and CJ, do you feel like you guys are better than 801 Strider and SKZ as well?
Personally, I do feel that way. Like, I think, like in the past 2 times I played Strider, I've beaten him. It might just be that I have a better handle on the matchup than he does.
And on top right now is actually going to be you guys and Team All In. I'm not sure which one is higher. I'm sure it goes off of wins, like win-loss. But either way, you guys are pretty much tied right now, halfway through the season. Do you feel like, actually, I'm not even going to say do you feel like, I'm going to put it this way. Is Alpha 3 the best team here?
Yeah, I think we are the best team here, and a big reason why is because Punk is on our team. You've seen what he can do when me and CJ don't like pull our weight. He just OCVs the team anyways. So I think because of that, we're obviously the best team here. Ladies
and gentlemen, Big Neff, my guy NEPHEW from the self-proclaimed best team, Alpha 3.
NEPHEW letting people know that they're kind of feeding off of that energy that Punk is putting out right now, especially after their big pop-off last week. Punk putting the world on notice of sorts. I mean, we are playing with the best in the world, so you know we kind of got, you know, crazy, especially considering we saw what happened with him and 801 Gustavo going head-to-head talking smack.
801 Strider was going to bench press him. I thought he was going to pick him up and just start bench pressing. He's like, who's the best in the world? Tell me again. Say it one more time and I'll put you down. I don't know, man. That was kind of heated. But I do like the mentality that Punk's given to the rest of the competition. He's putting it out there. He's like, you know, we're the best. And on top of that, even if you take the other 2 out, I'm still the best.
That's true.
And we are moving on to Psycho Shinobi as well. I do believe CIAN, being the anchor, has a lot to really think about when it comes to Alpha 3. They had to reflect on how they played against this team before. And speaking of CIAN, we do have an interview with Rob TV to see how he's prepared himself for this team. Take a look.
Everyone, I am here with former EVO champ, my guy XIAN. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. Really sad. I just have a loss, and it was an OCV.
So right now, you guys are 2-4. we're still just past, we're pretty much just about at the halfway point. How are you guys coming together as a team right now?
I think as a team we are okay, but the communication is a little bit more difficult because CABA, you know, but we do have Manat translating, you know, here and there. So I don't think it's an issue. And we do practice, you know, and with Street Fighter language, you know, and it was all pretty good. Next
up, things don't necessarily get easier for you guys on paper. Now, obviously, on paper, you guys are an amazing team as well, but you're looking at going up against Team Alpha 3 and Team All In as far as your next two opponents. Starting with Alpha 3, how are you feeling about that matchup?
Alpha 3 has to be one of the strongest team out there because they are very balanced and it's very hard to choose a band for their team. I think generally we just have to try our best.
And as far as Team All In, comparing the two, do you think that one of them is actually even more of a threat than the other?
For both the team, I think like the main threat is PUNK and IDOM.
Yeah.
Because like it's not only that they are very strong, the presence in their team make their teammates feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And so that is a very plus point. I feel that if we can take down the leader, like we can win the match a lot easier.
Okay, and just the last thing, how are you feeling overall about the rest of this season? Do you feel like maybe it might be a situation where you might have to say, hey, I'm gonna have to just OCV these guys? Not that you can't depend on your teammates, but if they are to go down, do you think that you can OCV and provide that spark that your team might need?
I don't think I need to OCV. I feel that they are also more slack right now because they are almost certain to be in the top 2 already. The next 2 teams we are gonna play. So they are probably gonna be more relaxed. Yeah, so in a way, we are the one with the hunger to win. So I think that's the strategy that we're gonna move forward for this.
That makes a whole lot of sense to me, Shian. It's always a pleasure talking to you. Obviously, your hunger to win has done a lot for you in your career thus far, and I'm interested to see if it does something for you in these next 2 matches with All In and Team Alpha 3. Ladies and gentlemen, Shian.
And I like that coming from the side of CAN and Psycho Shinobi. No matter what the kind of difficulties there are, they're still looking to pull out some of these wins and strategize as much as they can. They're taking responsibility and accountability for that matter.
Look, we have to point out, hey, there is a language barrier. However, Street Fighter is a universal language. You know what happens. We want the W. You want 2 notches on your side at all times. That's exactly how it works. So saying they kind of get behind that and making no claim of how it's affecting them. Just saying, look, we need to play better. I feel like that's the best strategy you can have here at Street Fighter League. Just play. I mean, you saw what happened when Punk in the first week. Punk in the first week did not do well. SKZ came out and got the victory. Just playing made that turn completely around, and now they're tied for first place. I personally think the Shen strategy of just playing is the best. They're going to have their work cut out for them, though. We're going to get into Alpha 3's NEPHEW taking on Psycho Shinobi's CABA. That's going to be the first battle here this week on Street Fighter League as we get into it. The run back starts now. Alpha 3, Psycho Shinobi.
Ooh. What a whiff punish on that. Did you see that? Punishing the low forward with a stand heavy punch on the side of NEPHEW's G. Oh, sit him down again.
Ryu. And just taking his time right now. Man, you know, the more I see CABA's Ryu, the more I'm impressed by it.
Why is that, Steve?
I just, look, man. My man's bringing a knife to a gunfight in some of these instances, and it's working out. If you win, like, look, I am the underdog appreciator, okay? If I see you struggling, and I know you're trying back throw, this is good. And I know how difficult it is.
Oh, my God!
Not dead, not dead.
What
Actually,
a reaction.
it could have been a lot worse.
Command grab might be an issue. Oh, he's got to counter it anyway, so that's a problem, right? He got hit by the stand jab. He thought it was going to be a tick throw setup, but nah. NEPHEW saw the hit. He's like, I'm going to go for this counter hit. I'm going to go for this crouch medium punch. Very, very good awareness. Oh, and a bigger jump in. I'm telling you, he's calculated all the possibilities, man.
Dash up once again. Neutral jump with the medium kick. That's a very rare conversion I see from G. Oh, too early on the throw.
I missed it.
The stun is going to help out a little. Oh, it should have just stuck to the button.
Oh, no, again.
This is all really good for CABA in this instance. Got to be careful. Great EX fireball. Backdashes to throw. Still
did
no
you see
punish.
him stand there? He was just standing there after that whip throw. He's like, what else you got for me?
Throw.
Activation.
Oh, and he went for throw. He went for throw. Nice answer. Using that wheel kick invincibility. Dash up. medium punch. That should be it. Wheel kick. Yeah. No matter what. Didn't even get to it.
Good job.
I got a lot of input errors.
Yeah,
but I think it's okay.
What was you backdashing? You just stood still. What was that?
I hit jab and it didn't come out. But the idea was there.
I mean, it was really only 5 seconds though where you got input errors. Everything else was fine.
Can't wait. We need to get these baseball stats up. I want to know the input errors. I want to know everything. I'm gonna start calling them out. Stand medium kick.
You put the errors on the scoreboard.
Put the errors
too?
on the
I like
scoreboard. Ryu's fireball game in this matchup is not bad at all.
that. Yeah, the other thing I'm considering is how NEPHEW navigates past them. Either he jumps as a reaction or he uses V skill to nullify the projectile and build himself some V gauge.
I like this, right? Going back, switching back and forth between that fireball, jump in, EX fireball. Luchu jump. CABA trying to get some control here. He does have the life lead once again, but you can't keep running into those fireballs. There you go, use it.
Too early, but still got some V gauge off of that. At the cost of what? Your little bit of health? Oh, big counter hit. Okay, gets the sweep instead.
EX.
Uppercut.
Big damage. Oh,
Option
could have
select
got
is there.
the low forward for the shimmy. That's right. I said that's right. CABA talking. CABA out there talking.
Let him know, CABA. Oh boy, big jumping on the side of Neff. No grabs here, going for the strings. He's doing strings. Oh boy.
Okay, big cross up right there and gets the corner. CABA in control. There's a throw.
Another one. Do it again.
I like the medium punch actually. I
Puts
like the
himself in
medium.
the corner.
I don't like that jump though.
This is tough. Doesn't have V trigger. Is NEPHEW though. It's fine.
Got meter though.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. V skill cancel the V trigger. Very cool. What?
Oh,
I was gonna say CABA hasn't opened up yet, but that one jump is a problem.
no.
Oh no! You're dead. Without using any of the critical art. Good route there from NEPHEW, tying it up. Okay, so the last time we saw this encounter, CABA did a lot of jump-ins against G, right? This time he's trying to spend it a little bit more grounded, but what I want to see in the corner is him not necessarily
Finish.
jumping out.
No, you're right though. I feel like a lot of times CABA is giving up his position with some of these jumps. Good
Ooh.
confirm. Oh,
Okay,
he's throwing. That's
he's
gonna
throwing.
hit. Big damage right there. But this is good. This is actually really good for G. NEPHEW's G right now is in a good position. Still working on trigger, and now you have him backing up. He's looking for a jump fireball.
That fireball is going to be way more effective than Ryu's at closer distances, right? Does have durability on it, but a significant amount of startup. We saw Ryu just stuff one of them, so I might be wrong on that.
Oh, big jump with the medium kick.
You rarely see that too. The extension on that? Does that cost extra?
Okay, I like the V reversal. Knocks a little time off that V trigger. Oh, just walk up low. Oh, man. That is part of it. That's so part of it. But once again, you know that matchup would have went a little different if that was Guile. But even more so, that was just the strategic by Alpha 3 at this point. Take out CABA. And I feel like CABA is the equalizer in this matchup. I feel like if you have Hot Dog 29, you have CAN going for Guile, making him play Ryu in these matchups, especially when you're fighting like G. Don't get me wrong, I don't think it's terrible, but you're still fighting G, and then putting pressure on Hot Dog and CAN on Psycho Shinobi is the best part. On top of that, you have Punk coming up, going against this Hot Dog, and Hot Dog 29's Bison is nothing to sneeze at. I want to see how Punk deals with this.
Punk rocking Seth, Hot Dog using Bison. Here we go. It's going to be game one. This is the second game between the two, Alpha 3 and Psycho Shinobi. The last time they met, Punk took down the opposition in a very intimidating fashion. Colleen mirror match, utmost confidence. I want to see this from Seth now. But Hot Dog 29 fully unleashed with the Bison. It's a whole different ball game. And I like the use of the tandem engine, right? To make sure that Bison doesn't overstep his boundaries with these normals, with the Psycho X more specifically, right? Because he does have the slow walk speed. He can go in and out of that range more freely.
I will say I don't agree with this Seth pick from Punk. I feel like I just feel like it's unnecessary.
Yeah, I think you might be right too. Like, if they're thinking about long term, I think Punk with a Karen pick would be just as effective.
Yeah. Or maybe he just feels like in this matchup, but I feel like he has other characters he could have played if he felt like it was more about the matchup, right? Like, so I'm not sure where this Seth pick is going to go.
Oh,
wow,
man.
the neutral jump.
And then the dash back to get out of the way of the slide. He knew he wanted activation.
Yo, the scissors kick. Forward throw as well. Hot Dog in trouble. Gets opened
Did you
up.
see that? He spent meteor. I think he tried to go for some sort of reversal. It might have been...
Probably EX scissors, actually. I think, I mean, would you do orb in that instance? Probably, but the jump?
I wouldn't do orb at all. It might be like maybe go for devil's reverse to clear out, maybe a head stomp.
Right.
But it's hard to tell.
Long distance slide. Wake up EXDP.
EX bust out. Yeah, I like that check.
Confirm.
Double check, actually, from Hot Dog with the meaty.
I will say you have to be careful, though. Anything you use against Hot Dog has been chronicled.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Oh.
No, he's been added to the chronicle. He's going to have a defense or an attempted defense against it on that second time around.
Man, so smart with the V gauge.
Look how much damage that throw took off. Lots of gray life on the side of Hot Dog.
Oh.
EX knee press. Knee press nightmare. Oh,
that's probably the coolest name of the move, honestly.
Uh-oh, this is not looking good. Jab.
That was big. Okay. That was pretty big. He could have gone maybe the crouch heavy kick into critical art, but there wasn't. I don't think there would have been enough to kill.
Hot Dog did beat Punk at North America Regional Finals. So this is a run back.
That was a different story, though. That was Bison versus Karen, right?
If I'm not mistaken, yeah, but even still, though, like, I guess that maybe that's part of the influence on the Switch, right?
Yeah, you know, you might be right, actually. So far, all tied up here. Big confirm. Not spending the meter quite just yet.
Oh, there we go. EX knee press nightmare. Activate, tries to go for the throw. The read. Yo, Punk goes for the full CA. That's not. I don't think that's gonna kill. Yo, Punk said you're not gonna beat me. Oh, he's dead. No. Uh-oh. Steel trigger. That could have been overhead. Steel trigger on the side and just committing too hard to these command throws, right?
I'm not about to look like All You King.
You weren't lying about sweeping when he's just walking back and forth.
Bro,
in that second round?
I mean, I was getting smoked, so I'm like, I mean, you're going to keep walking back. Sweep no V-trick.
Watch out for EX head stomp when he's in the corner.
Yeah,
I see that.
Same thing. He's going for it every time.
All right.
Yeah, so Punk actually caught Hot Dog the first time with the medium Hekatonkaris, stopping that head stomp.
Oh, I like this V reversal for Hot Dog. That early V reversal on the side of Punk is good for Hot Dog. However, I feel like Bison's slow pace that's the only thing that hurts it, right?
Maybe we're gonna see a V-Skill 1 usage just to check some of these normals being swiped. I like that. Always catching himself jumping after the stand short to interrupt that block string.
And I want to deal with that
It's not
ground
even a
game,
true
right?
block string, actually. I don't think so. Depends on what strength of the ball he's using, right? Oh, what a confirm off that. I like that usage of the V-Skill again. From the side of
Interrupt. Tries to walk up and go for the throw. This time, Hot Dog actually interrupts. Gets the jab, fights back to the middle of the stage. Wow, it reached so far. Gets the confirm, push to the corner. V triggered one on the side of Seth right now. Stand light kick makes it with. Oh, slide activate.
Oh, boy. What's it going to be? Oh, we had the counter hit indeed, but didn't confirm
Explosion,
off
gotta
of
be
it.
careful for it.
EX Mad
It's
Cradle.
not done. It's not done yet. A forward throw, a back throw, even more damage. The knee press.
Uh-oh. He went for the forward heavy kick. That is indeed the startup of the overhead, but it was just too far out. I don't know. I don't know why he would do that.
We've seen Hot Dog go to that neutral EX scissors kick multiple times here. Pace once again, very slow. I feel like if it's going slower, Bison is the one who's in control. The faster this match goes, the worse it is for
Oh,
Punk.
I like that.
The worse it is for Hot Dog, excuse me.
Activate off the Hekatonkaris. Yeah, +2 scenario. He still swung?
I mean, you know, Punk likes to go for
Oh,
throws. What
yeah.
a read. Oh, my. Punk likes to go for the throws. I really feel like that's what the call out
big
was.
whiff on it.
NCA on the table.
Punk knows that Hot Dog is obviously going for that V
Death.
trigger activation as soon as possible. But if he gets opened up once, it's going to be Stun City, and it's going to be Death as well.
He said it and called out, listening to the team. Gets the stun. This is set point coming up for Punk. And now getting a read on Hot Dog. The team, as well as Punk, notice he likes to go for that EX knee press and called them out on it. Met with the EX mad struggle. Mad Cradle, excuse me.
Mad struggle indeed. No, actually, it's Seth. I take it all back. This character doesn't struggle.
It is. This character is definitely a struggle.
This character definitely does not struggle. This character's good.
It's a struggle fighting though. Fighting him though.
That's fair. That is fair. We'll take that. Can't argue with that. Big scissor kick still catches. I say it's big because look at this now. Punk forced to be in this corner. No conversion off of the cycle ball. EX Mad Cradle yet again. He's got to be what, 3 for 3, 4 for 4? Either way,
so.
it's 100%.
Oh,
man.
almost with the whiff punish right there.
Almost had it.
Not quick enough.
Okay, what's the option here to escape the corner? Hot Dog's been giving him a lot of space to move out for free.
Oh,
seems like.
Gets the anti-air, but they trade. This next activation will be so important. And he's okay with taking this crouch jab as an anti-air. All right, now this is important. And on top of that, there's a lot of great life cycle acts to get in there. Now this is good. Still, CA right now could be so big. Oh. No, full screen, that's it, that's it.
No way.
That's it, full screen. You cannot throw fireballs versus that CA. It's essentially full screen when it comes to the confirm. And CA gets the job done. Hot Dog 29 once again.
That is 2 solid wins on the board. That is 4 games straight. NEPHEW and Punk setting their final member of the team up for some great success, right? CJ Truth's got to be feeling very, very confident going up against XIAN. We've seen what he can do both with Nikali and Cammy. We've seen him do this matchup time and time again against the other Seth players here at Street Fighter League. So if I'm CJ Truth, I got to be feeling really, really good about this matchup.
XIAN likes to do he likes to do high dive kicks because he likes to get the combo a lot. So he'll do like high dive kicks to try to combo. I think you would be able to DP those because they aren't the like really fast ones.
Yeah, like on the way down, are you talking about those?
Like a lot, yeah, like when he's like all the way at the peak of his jump, he likes to do it because he wants to get the crouch jab hands combo.
Yeah, I don't think that will work if he does that.
And he just plays like lame, kind of plays like me with stuff.
Yeah,
He doesn't really take grabs too much, but you definitely could shimmy XIAN. He'll definitely fall for it.
And I feel like that's a strength that CJ has versus almost any player in the world. I feel like the way and the pace that he plays at is so intimidating. It unnerves you. It unnerves you. It makes you move when you don't want to. Saying that, you know, CJ can shimmy him is very smart. All right, here we go. We have Alpha 3 CJ going up against Psycho Shinobi XIAN. And this is important. The last remaining team member on the side of Psycho Shinobi here. He can definitely do it.
But remember we talked about this right in the beginning when we first saw the Cammy versus Seth matchup. One of the biggest things about Seth is that axe kick. Cammy does a really great job of punishing it and just going around that entire game plan.
Just multiple tools, I feel like, at Cammy's disposal. I also feel like if CJ really wanted to control this, he'd switch to V-Skill 2. V-Skill 2 in this matchup, I feel like is so much better. That way, stuff like this, you can much better check that neutral game from Seth with V-Skill 2 from Cammy.
Getting the forward throw. This is where CJ gets to shine and see if... Oh, yeah. I like that. Spend it early.
And this is what I was talking about. Look at the pace that he's playing at. Oh, no, that's not good.
That's a big punish on the side of CJ Truth.
Activate.
Activation time. No V versus the stop. What's the setup?
Don't jump, though. You can't jump, though.
Overhead. It's still far enough.
Ugh, big damage.
Nasty.
Not going to get you the round, though. Dashing up again. There's a forward throw. Wow. Walk up EX. Actually, that's better for XIAN. CA almost there.
EX Cruel Disaster on their wake up? Oh.
CA almost there. CA almost there. And he knew he had to do something because the CA was going to come no matter what. CJ loves to dash up stagger, crouching medium punch with Cammy just to see if you're going to dash back. Sets it up the entire match.
If I were XIAN, though, I would have forced him to use it going into the next round. In fact, XIAN had 1 bar left of V reversal to get out of there.
All right. See? 2 very important things. And look
uppercut. Oh, boy. Nice. XIAN gets out of the corner. Forward dash up.
Forward throw. needs to be careful. I think the placement on these low forwards are really not helping CAN.
Oh,
missed
missed
on the
axe kick. You're dead. 100% dead.
This is not looking good for Psycho Shinobi. Not looking good in the slightest.
Playing good, baby. That was a good air throw attempt. I like that. You're trying to put
Sorry.
that.
I'm sorry, I did not expect that.
You're trying to get the air throw on display. I see you, you know.
I think.
Got to show off all the moves.
Good point, good point. I think that corner has some bad juju, man, because me and Neff both have some real bad execution errors over there.
Hey, man, you doing good, bro. Play your game.
All right, thanks, bro.
Alpha 3 over there having a lot of fun. Looks the complete opposite for Psycho Shinobi.
Night and day, man. Just like the stage.
Oh, Barth. Oof. I think if I'm CAN, I'm playing slow as ever. I am playing slow as ever in this matchup.
He still got the counter hit
See?
despite blocking low.
CJ is so good at controlling like 3/4 of the screen with Cammy.
Oh. There was a buffer behind that low medium kick, but opted to use the roundhouse cruel disaster.
I don't understand why CAN continues to go in some of these situations. I feel like the strength is being able to make Cammy come to you. And as well as you know how you can control that ground game, but CJ is playing so evasive. So squirrely even. It's going to be hard to get a beep on him. But you can't keep jumping in on him. I can tell you that.
Oh, I
low
like that.
forward. Okay. Those throws have been really successful for CAN. I don't think they're going to be successful for too much longer, though.
Oh, big
Ooh,
counter hit. Yeah,
this could
conversion
be
off the
stunned.
head light kick.
DP.
Nope, doesn't have the meter for it. I'm telling you, that V reversal is so important when it comes to trigger activation against Seth. Out of harm's way, and it's going to be all CAN right now trying to close the gap. Can he clutch it out? Is he a closer?
Watch out for the dash. Watch out for the dash. CJ loves to play up close. That axe kick actually just saved him. You
don't jump
cannot
out.
keep jumping.
Uh-oh, big punish. Yes, sir. And he got him a good amount of meter. Nice work from CAN, keeping it together.
You see what I mean, though? If CAN slows this match down, CAN can definitely take control. Play on the young emotions of my boy CJ.
Yeah, I think throwing out a little bit of these normals would benefit CAN a little bit more often with the amount of dashes we see from CJ Truth. Reset off the hooligan dive kick. Big uppercut stopping that jump and approach from CAN. Once again, the axe kicks have been not a factor here in this matchup.
We said this in the early weeks of Season 3. If you have Cammy, this matchup isn't as crazy because you have DP. You have EX DP. And then at this range, you still have spinning drill. So,
And speaking of patience, look at the amount of patience CJ Truth has as well. Really biding his time to find this opening. Spent the bar to go hooligan on him, but he's got the life lead. He's going to be spending a lot of time with medium kick, right? Oh, or a punish. I like that. Big punish.
I want to...
Uh-oh. Activation time?
No. One more. No, that's a lot of life. You want to save it. You're looking for another hit.
You're right. A couple more touches, right?
Right,
He wants
yeah.
that trigger to seal the deal in a mix-up.
Oh,
Speaking of...
mix up once again. One more mix. Activate? Okay, let's see where this goes. This probably work out this time.
What side? Same side! That's a lot of damage.
You're done.
You're
That's the
gonna be
stun. Yo, Seth.
You can critical art here as well. Yep.
Go on.
More than enough. Yes,
Ooh,
sir.
look at the rip.
Yeah, I could not.
Oh, whatever. All right. I think I was fine. I think I just got strong.
Yeah, you playing good, man.
All right, cool.
Probably EX uppercut? No. If he neutral jumps, EX uppercut will hit. If he jumps forward, though, the EX uppercut will whiff. Because in that interaction, as Seth goes forward, your character is still facing the first, like, the way to the left, right?
But a lot of times, once you get that mix-up, CAN does back up. And then you go for the jump. You get knocked down, you walk back, then you jump. Because you can do jump light.
The timing with the ball, you have to jump immediately in that time. You don't have time to back up because the ball will hit and it nullifies the mix-up.
Okay. I'm thinking after the full knockdown. That's what I'm thinking.
Yes, that's exactly what he has to do, right? But in the case of an uppercut, but we'll see how it works out. Already gets the opening with that V skill 2 into this corner.
Oof. And what did I say? That's stun. That's stun.
EX uppercut. Build some more meter. Do it again. Back throw or a fierce in the face. Okay, I like that. Just bow. Chin buster. big turnaround here for CAN, really cleaning it up too, finding this opening against CJ and making sure he does not escape. I like, although it may be a little sketch here in the neutral with CAN, the anti-airs weren't there. His offense is remarkable.
Set point. This is set point for CAN. If he can
Set
get this.
point, I see you. I like that. Good job, C. Nice. I see you.
There's that. Oof. I love the range that CAN's trying to control. Good confirm here. Once again, this is the speed up part. We're going downhill for CJ. And by downhill, I mean we're picking up speed. The faster this match goes, the better it is for him.
I mean, she's on skates. She's only going to pick up speed from here. Overhead.
Oh, just a little too late. Throw, corner. This isn't good. CJ can get this point, can set up a set point for the team, and we won't even need another battle. But it's full CA, and if anything, you know what I'm doing? You finna use it. If you gonna get this round for me, you using all of that.
Building some gauge for himself, using that V skill into the punches.
You spinning that CA, that's cool. I'm not gonna go crazy, but I'm definitely gonna encroach it a little bit. I'm gonna encroach on space a little bit, as well as look for a whip.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it might have whiffed maybe.
Oh, no punish, but still gets CAN pressing a button.
So I'm gonna tell you right now, CAN was confident in the fact that he thought he was gonna activate. So he's like, I'm just gonna use this for ground. I'm just gonna take ground. Unfortunately, the scramble after that didn't work out. This second game, final match, important for both of these guys. Reads the throw. Gets the jump light on cross up and the corner. This mix-up scenario is perfect.
Oh, yeah, the double hands. Didn't spend it for EX uppercut. It's fine. He's saving the meter, getting some of this damage, and locking down
kick
CJ.
stun. Oh, if he go, that's it. That's done. That's the game. That's game. Full CA on the table. That's done. CAN moves on. He's gonna go to the next Alpha 3 player. NEPHEW coming up now to go against CAN.
NEPHEW ye more be skilled and be triggered. You jumping.
CABA means
What
when NEPHEW we trigger, he do more with skill, like in the mid range.
They said language was a barrier. Language is not a barrier. Hot dog, acting as translator for the Psycho Shinobi team. CAN in an amazing position right now to run it back.
Right,
this is gonna be sick.
Amazing
damn it! I love Street Fighter League. This is so sick. CABA getting in the mix.
Close. It was so close. There was literally one instance where CJ Truth had the chance to uppercut CAN to seal the deal, but man, CAN is playing out of his mind right now in an amazing way.
And right now, I honestly feel like CAN could take this, but I mean, NEPHEW has some very unconventional but effective G strats. The jump medium kick, I like it. Here we go, Alpha 3. NEPHEW going up against Psycho Shinobi Seth, and the opening is going to Seth right now. Backdash on the throw. Wow, no punish? Like, I wonder why. Just taking the ground, confirm off the axe kick. This is not good. I would have spent that meter. Goes for the meaty instead, though.
Oh, he thought he could get that stun in time, but still, NEPHEW swinging away, quite literally. Get off me. Oh, you can't do that, actually. We've seen that tested out. NEPHEW still in great shape, though, pushing Seth to the corner. EX mad cradle. Tasty Steve's calling it out as he sees it. Actually, no, he predicted it. Uh-oh. No V-reversal this time. What's it going to be?
Dash up, back throw. Nice. Wow. The dirt baggery. See him pulling it out. Seth with the mini pop off.
Difficult. It's so difficult because he's plus. In that situation, he was definitely plus.
Look, he's trying to scout that axe kick with V skill, and I'm not sure if you want to do that or not, because that's going to open up the ground game. Dash up or just walk forward, crouch and medium kick is going to be what's going to be the tool. Oh, going too early with the command grabs. We've seen about 3 command grabs from NEPHEW, not whiff, and it's because he's been because he's been out of range.
Oh, and the slight delay, the stagger pressure there from CAN. NEPHEW not biting, trying to fight out of this corner. Again, the axe kick has been a big problem against G. You jumping out as well. Hands. No, he's not spending the bar yet. He's not going to spend trigger either. Yeah, he's not opting to go for the target combo anymore. He's learned his lesson. A whole different CAN, a whole different Seth.
Oh, good jump in. You're activating now. This is guess for your life. CA's on the table. What are you going to do? Oh, you're dead.
You're dead.
I'm sorry. I
misspoke. He was playing ball. He was juggling, and he was like, you know what? I'm going to get this
NBA Street. My man's getting the trick point up.
From downtown. Yeah. He's on fire. For 3.
Yo, big smiles on Psycho Shinobi.
Yeah, I don't know what to do about dive kick.
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe stop contested jumping so much.
Yeah, maybe you just gotta let it rock.
Yep.
And just
Unless you whiff punishing it, right?
Yeah, unless he's cornered, you know he'll probably just go for the forward jump out, and that's when you can like V-skill or whatever.
You know, I kind of want to test something out. If I were Nephew, one of the first instances we saw was him interacting with a jump medium punch.
I knew you was gonna
Maybe
say.
he could do like instant jump medium punch, either neutral or back, right?
Well, the thing is, you have to be up there for it. It's kind of slow on startup. So if you're in the air, you're jumping up with medium punch at that point.
Yes, 100%. I feel like it's like what 5 frames on the way up or something.
And look, and this is what I mean. CAN just walking down, just walking G down. Slow, steady, wins the race.
Ooh.
Jump light. Would have got the cross up as well. That forward heavy punch. Pushing G a little bit forward. V skill fake out. Oh, I like that. Back heavy punch. Stand heavy kick, and then just gives a little room to CAN. Looking for that jump, I guarantee it. That V skill is on his mind. Ooh.
Cool disaster raw. Don't send it back.
Jump light. Catches the back dash of crouching medium punch. Goes for the axe kick.
That's
Or
what I'm
jump
talking
back.
about.
Jump back medium punch. Working out a lot better. No, I think that was jump light. That was jump light.
Yeah, so that was a jump light kick on the side of CAN. No V reversal? Yes, V reversal. There it is.
Pull it back.
No, it's too late. It's already gone. Once he gets knocked down, it's already gone.
You still get the explosion, though. No?
No. Unfortunately, no. Ooh.
I like that. Axe kick, jump light. Or jump light, axe kick. Which one is it going to be? Dash up. Yeah, he's trying to jump. He's trying to jump in.
He dashed into him.
Let's go, man.
CAN with the patience. Nice and easy with the crouch jabs. That could have been dangerous if you let him rock, right? That could have been command grab, a normal. With G, you would have been dead.
Full CA on the table for CAN right now.
Ooh.
CAN is an Evo champion. No stranger.
It's kind of like a welcoming into Capcom Cup, right? Because Nephew won his way from the CPT online, North America West. We also have CAN waiting for that dance as well. It's like, I've been here before. Plenty of times. I think every year.
I'm pretty sure CAN's been to every Capcom Cup.
Amazing.
Oof. Nice stand heavy
call-out.
kick.
Up. That could have been a big option.
I heard you say up, like uppercut, like
Yes.
it did happen.
Yeah. Because
No,
you
I was
can.
thinking
There's
the
a
same.
lot
No,
of-
I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the exact same thing. Oh, stand. Now that's elevated G mentality right there. Stand light kick, buffer to the EX punch, bro. I'm telling you.
Some may say he's a genius.
That's what it stands for, bro.
Oh, the right
finally,
spacing.
finally gets it. Nephew in control now. Alpha 3 has a chance.
Threading the needle against that axe kick. He was in perfect range. And the full conversion? Man truly is a genius. I was very surprised. Nice work, Nephew.
Still set point though.
On the side of CAN, that's right. Big punish. The 4-frame punish coming in.
Is he doing something? Throw.
He's
No.
doing nothing. But he's getting something. Look at the damage.
No meter spin either. Oh, cancel. I know you want to react to that stand heavy kick, but sometimes you got to know that it's cancelable. Big damage right here. V trigger on the table for Nephew. Gets hit by the second part of the V skill. Finds the mark.
Oh,
That's
you're
stunned.
It's not going to be enough, though.
But you
have
got to
go
guess for your
a
life.
reset.
There
I
it
told
is.
you we have to go for the reset.
And you're dead. And you're dead. And now we're going to Punk. Final player on the team of Alpha.
Alive.
No!
Alive. Steve.
No!
He's alive, Steve. But there's a trigger on deck. One more setup. Oh, boy. There it is.
To pull it back down. You see that?
The samurai slash?
Heist. The Psycho Shinobi slice? Okay, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute,
That's
CN.
pretty bars, though. The Psycho Shinobi using the psychic powers to slash.
I'm just saying, bruh.
Ooh-wee.
Psycho Shinobi, CN, in the hot seat right now. The hot one right now. Going up against none other than Punk. Punk after that pop-off, right? Putting a target on his back. Man, I'm the best in the world. Ain't nobody. It's only Tokido. That means you get that.
If he ain't here, then it's not up for discussion.
It's not up for discussion. That's what he said. So now you're saying I'm not losing to anybody. That's what you're saying right now.
I don't know what to tell you, Steve.
Checking the phone. My man's got notes.
That's the classic. I love it when they pull out their phones and be like, all right, what do I do specifically for this matchup, right? That's the classic. You see that on almost every tournament from a top player. They're checking their notes. In fact, some of them even write it down just in a notebook and just pull it out, read it up before they go in. You know who really does that a lot? Itabashi Zangief.
Itabashi Zangief,
All the
yeah.
time.
Yeah. I actually asked him about it, and I was like, hey, what do you have in your phone? He's like, oh, his notes. I was like, oh, okay. All right, here we go. Alpha 3's last remaining player and captain will be Punk going up against Psycho Shinobi's CABA.
That was an interesting choice to sweep there because that wouldn't punish the hands at all. I think he was checking for movement.
Dash up. There's the crouch jab confirmed and the forward throw. Just walk up jab?
Yeah, got the counter hit too. Oh, speaking of, that's a rare drop on the side of Shen. We haven't seen that miss in a while.
Anti-air tries to get a little shimmy there. Ooh.
Oh
my gosh. Big damage. And just walking into this range where he knows CABA wants to do something, whether it be jump or crouch and medium kick. Or that axe kick as well. We've seen a few anti-airs with that stand jab from Punk on purpose. Gets the air-to-air knockdown with axe kick. I'm interested to see what the move will be for Punk. I'm going to stand behind this.
Steve's getting ready to throw a chair yet again here at Street Fighter League. This wouldn't be the first time, to be honest. I'm just glad there's a barrier between us so he doesn't break my arm. Back to the matchup at hand. Big counter hit. Too far out to get a conversion, though.
And had a whiff right there. Not able to do anything with it, though. Okay, speaking of.
Is he going to spend the bar? No, he's opting to go for the meaty situation.
Didn't believe in the crouching medium kick right there. Had the hit, but there's a throw. CABA in control.
Ooh, too far again from that.
Oh,
you're dead.
Let's go. Ooh, hot dog hit him with the let's go.
No language barrier there. Let's go means
you
let's go.
You heard CABA in the background?
Oh, he got caught at the last second, I believe. Maybe he tried to jump out of that. That was weird because he blocked first. We saw the animation.
I mean, it's pretty. You want to do that too sometimes. Wake up, EX. Mad Cradle.
You want to do that too sometimes. Okay.
Answer back, big damage.
Uppercut for meter? No, I lied. He's dashing forward. V-Trigger 2 is on deck. But that V-Reversal is going to be held on to by Punk just in case, right? Any sort of activation can be nullified. Oh, yeah, big time punish. I think you're dead. Yeah.
Ow.
Mid-screen.
Nice.
First game.
Yeah, just keep it simple. Keep doing what you're doing.
Set, win. Round 1. Fight.
Picking out some tendencies there.
And I like that punish, yes sir. The medium kick, nice and subtle too, knowing that it's -8 and within range. Great decision making so far from Punk. Nothing off the counter hit. I like the anti-air jab from that angle.
And he's been consistently going to this, and it's been working out. Even if it trades, just what it sets up for the situation always seems to work.
Get big!
Wow, and instantly cancels. Yeah, that V skill that you use off a tandem engine actually is a cancelable move. So if you steal one of your opponent's moves, you can cancel into that V skill and release it. You got to do it all over again to get the move back, but it's there.
Back to this state of mind, right? The neutral state. Punk is saying it. He's not messing with me here.
Went for the throw. We saw the same situation, same backdash, just different sets. Oh, makes it okay.
Oh boy.
Wake up.
No fear.
But the CA though.
Raw. It's chasing him down. Bring him closer. Excellent V reversal yet again from Punk.
This CA is full screen, bro.
Oh, doesn't need it. Doesn't need it whatsoever. Catching CABA with a false move there. The crouching heavy kick has so much recovery.
And this is set point right here. Set point for Alpha 3 and Punk.
Oh, he knows. That was so early. That was so early. That was like less than a second of reaction.
Oh, wait a minute. There's a drop. Big damage on the side. CABA needs every one of these rounds after this. Stun?
If he uppercuts.
Nope. Uppercut for Punk. The V reversal. Oh, he jumps out of it.
The damage and the carry. Oh, he dropped it a little bit.
CAN extending, and it got him in trouble. There's another V reversal, back throw.
No,
fourth throw, excuse me. No, confirm.
Cross cut,
Mad
DP.
Cradle, and the jump light punk does it. Defeat CAN 2-0 in the Seth mirror. This dude, Punk, is actually ridiculous, dude.
Reigning dominance over the entirety of Street Fighter League Season 3 right now. When you talk about Season 3, it's looking all Alpha 3 right now.
Let's just say, right, there was no Guile ban, right? If you had to deal with that Guile, I would have loved to see how that would have turned out, right?
The wild thing is, they fought each other in the first half. They actually experienced that Guile play, and they still managed to take it out, right?
Yeah.
We're seeing it again. This time, NEPHEW with the upper hand. What was so smart is knowing they would throw CABA out there first in that weakened state, while NEPHEW had a G, the secondary. I think that was so smart, letting the other two players rock with their mains. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe Punk had a lot to do with that strategy. I do believe he's standing by with Rob TV in an interview. Let's take a look at what he has to say this time around.
I am here with the familiar face, the Alpha, Punk the God. How you feeling, bro?
Feeling pretty good.
It seems that no matter what character you pick, no matter what team you go against, no one can stop you right now. I mean, I feel like saying right now makes it sound like a shorter time than what it really is. Since you guys lost the first week, I don't think you've lost a set to anyone. What were you thinking picking Seth in the first place?
Since Seth can make Bison very scared, like I very much focused on Hot Dog the most, you know, even though I wanted to pair up with SHIN. That's the pick I wanted. I wanted CJ to go against Hot Dog, but like either or I'm confident to face against. But yeah, I was pretty much focused on Hot Dog the whole time because like I feel like that's the only guy who would have beat me on the team, who had like the best chance. Yeah, so I just picked Seth because like it's hard for Bison to focus on so many things at once, and I can jump, I can X kick, I can dash. So like
his anti-air is already slow.
Yeah, so I can play fake neutral for a while. Like I'm gonna walk back dash, you know, and then
Man, that real life dash, I'm dead. But so in tournament, CPT events, and everything, you never seem to lose to SHIN, who's an amazing player. And here you're even running up against him with the Seth mirror match. He definitely has more experience with that character. What's going on there? Do you just understand his tendencies, or what's going on?
No, Shin's actually one of my favorite players. I actually used to watch him a lot in Street Fighter 4 and even in Street Fighter 5. But I think since his playstyle is very similar to mine, he wants to play really slow, like make the least mistakes possible. I just don't think anyone in the world can be better than me at that, you know.
So right now, you're at the top of the leaderboard. We're going to see what happens with Team All In. But at this point, it seems very likely that you're going to be on the winner side of that playoff bracket. But does it matter to you, just out of principle, to specifically be first place?
Yeah, I'm first place in everything. First on CPT leaderboards, you know. I'm always trying to be first place. I only want to be the best. I don't want to be second best. You know, even if I have a team, we going to be the best no matter what it is. I'm just always trying to be the best because I don't think anyone can be better than me or my team. So we're just going to stay at #1. It's very important to me, at least. I don't know about the rest of the team, but if I have anything to do, we are never going to lose another set, and we'll go rest of the way, be first, and then, you know, make it out, play Japan.
All the way to Capcom Cup.
And that's how it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, spoken like a true alpha, Punk the God. Dash.
I mean, if you're looking at what Punk said, right? He said, hey, if it's up to me, like, we'll never lose another set. He's like, if it's up to me, we'll never lose another set. That is what you want from a team captain, right? Like, putting it square on your own shoulders, you know what I'm saying? And he says his team is the best on top of it. Punk just looking like raw form Punk right now of old, you know? And especially after that pop-off a couple weeks ago, like, to say that, you know, you're this and that nobody's going to beat you, that's a strong message to send to go further into Season 3, especially on this second half. Rob TV even mentioned going into the playoffs on that winner's side, which makes it significantly easier. Only winning one match gets you, you know, to that final playoff spot and potentially to go up against Team Japan.
And I think it's important to mention that as we were talking about the playoff spots, right, we have the top 4 teams making it for that playoff week. If you're Psycho Shinobi, what is on your mind now, seeing that the top spot of #1 may not be within reach, but we still have plenty more games to play? What are you thinking as Team Psycho Shinobi?
So, like, if I'm Psycho Shinobi, right, I'm saying, well, look, we can't lose any more games. I'm looking at our next few battles, right? You got to be wary of All In. You have to be wary of NASR as well. And I feel like those two battles are going to be important, as well as the Dynamite run back. I don't believe we have our second half season Dynamite run back. Those 3 team battles are going to be pivotal for Psycho Shinobi.
So Psycho Shinobi, again, does have a lot to think about as we set up for our next match this week. I do believe we have Team NASR going up against All In. That's going to be quite the game because I want to see how All In has recovered from that last week's beatdown from Alpha 3. And NASR coming straight from that W with Angry Bird OCVing yet again. It's about to be real big. But again, we'll get back to that after this break. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back some more Street Fighter League. Street Fighter League Season 3, week number 10. We are going all in with this next matchup. It's going to be All In versus NASR. NASR decides to ban G with the order of Samurai going first, Big Bird second, and Angry Bird as the anchor. All In is banning Rashid this time around. 801 Strider is going first in the pack, SKZ in the middle once again, and IDOM as anchor.
Obviously, at this point, we see 2 very strong enders in what Samurai being, you know, first season 1, season 2 guy that you go to. But Angry Bird this season, multiple weeks being the person to close out, right? And now they've starting to get like that momentum. I'm in love with the order that I see.
But I'm actually kind of curious how NASR has planned for this specific run back. And I do believe Team NASR is standing by with Rob TV for that answer.
I am joined by the amazing Team NASR. How are you guys feeling right now?
Feeling good.
Feeling good.
So you guys just came off of a very important win last week, going up against Team UIU. You were the first team to actually have to deal with a fully powered Team UIU. And I'll tell you what, they played like it. What were you thinking going into that match? Michael, we can start with you.
I just thought that, you know, they're fully powered, but we still have us. We have our characters, and we're going to go in there and kill it.
So did that match actually play out how you guys expected?
We didn't really want any specific order for them because, I mean, Angry just said he wanted Oil King, and Samurai just also said he wanted Oil King. But the order really, it wasn't what we expected.
Well, you guys' confidence, of course, is not misplaced at all. As we've been seeing, you know, as we even see from the standings, you guys are sitting 3-3 right now. You have tons of individual accomplishments, but, you know, as far as actually as a collective, you're right in the thick of things. You want to make sure you stay in that top 4. That win, when you actually were looking at a Team Dynamite play right before you guys last week, were you conscious of the fact that you guys had even records?
Yeah. We had even records with Dynamite and Shinobi.
Oh, okay, so either way, one of them was going to go up to 3-3. So a loss there would have been a...
Yeah, but I feel like Shinobi will probably lose to Alpha next. So they'll probably
so that might
down.
give you a little bit of a bit of breathing room.
Like me and us and Dynamite's probably going to be like close race.
Yeah.
But we're trying to win all our matches next.
So your next match is actually going to be going up against Team All In, and they're currently tied for first place. But they are coming off of their first defeat, so I'm not sure what their mindset may be right now. How are you feeling going up against Team All In? How did the last one go when you guys played?
So I played IDOM. I lost to IDOM 2-1. He played SKZ. He lost to SKZ, and then he beat both Strider and SKZ, but lost to IDOM.
Okay, but it came down to the end then.
Yeah, it came down to the end. I think he should have won, but there was a couple of mistakes, and we know IDOM takes advantage of mistakes.
Yeah, so. Of course.
So that happened, and they took it. But we played we don't think we played bad, to be honest. We played good. And Samurai was still trying to find like his secondary because he was playing Kage at that time.
I kind of don't even count your losses that you had with Kage, man. Like I just don't know why you brought him out. Your Ryu is too amazing in my opinion. Mikey, I feel like as soon as I start hearing you say "I," I feel like you have like a 95% chance of your team winning. Like, so where does that actually originate from? And is it a tactic whatsoever? Like, do you try to do it loudly to affect the other team as well, like alongside hyping your own team up?
Yeah, so it's something that I learned from SBO. I used to play Street Fighter 4 way back when.
Was that Super Battle Opera?
Super Battle Opera, and there is one game, and it's a team tournament, whether it's 2 versus 2 or 3 versus 3.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's one game, and you got to cheer for your teammates.
First or one.
And in Japan, what they do is on each hit, they cheer. They cheer for each hit. So each hit is like, yo, aye, you know?
Alright.
And if it bothers the other team, cool. I don't care. But I'm here to hype the team up, you know, and get them excited for each hit and encourage them to play themselves.
Yeah, I mean, you can. If I was on the opposite team, I'd be like, why is that guy so loud for? And like it might affect me, it might not affect me, but like it kind of for sure helps the team up, but it might affect the morale of the other team.
Yeah.
But you guys definitely have the ability when you go up against Team All In next. I'm wishing you guys the best of luck. Always a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you.
Sort of in a very similar fashion when it comes to that team synergy that they found and having themselves hype each other up for these Ws. I feel like they've really come along. Very similar in the regards of Alpha 3 and their mentality. Team NASR, again, being one of the new guys on the block for Street Fighter League, has really come into their own and has really made quite the mark in terms of how effective or how hard it is to even challenge some of these teams. Again, NASR really pulling through from quite the deficit early into a very, very big lead, or at least a good amount of momentum on their side.
Well, I mean, just to switch gears a little bit, you know, All In doing just as well. An amazing week 1. SKZ came out, beat Punk, been undefeated up until that run-in a couple of weeks ago at the start of you know, the second half of the season. They were doing great, suffered their first loss. Now I kind of feel like they're backing up a little bit, but still in a good position. The ban's going to benefit them. I'm just really in love with both of these guys' order at this point. Both teams' orders are really, really strong.
Yeah, again, ANGRYBIRD being at that anchor seat is pretty important here. But I do believe we have an interview with Team All In. 801 Strider is going up in front. I'm kind of curious to see what he has in store for Team NASR. Take a look.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with my guy, the G extraordinaire, and Laura in season 2 as well. 801 Strider, how you doing, bro?
What's up, man? A little salty after after our loss,
Yeah, I mean, it was just only natural you're a competitor, and a competitor who wins a whole lot as well. So losing is not something that you're accustomed to, as the record shows. You know, speaking of records, you guys finally lost your perfect record, and it was going up against Team Alpha 3. I'm not gonna beat around the bush, man. I mean, that post-game interview, none of us are ready for that. That was, Punk went crazy. You know, he had some things to say. What did you think about that?
So I'll be honest, like, we were watching it in, like, I guess the green room or what have you.
Okay.
But there was no volume on that monitor, so we didn't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
So.
But I guess Punk came out, and we asked him, like, hey, so we couldn't hear, like, what'd you say? Basically said he just talked. So that's a very Punk thing to do.
I see. Okay. So, I mean, it seems like there's some type of bad blood between you guys' teams. Not in the real life or nothing like, but, you know, as far as just, you know, I'm trying to be politically correct about it, but it's like you guys want to kick each other's ass.
Bro, I'm honestly like, we're here to play, but I mean, this kid's out here talking.
Yeah.
And
now you guys are 1-1. You're still the top 2 teams. It's you guys and Alpha 3. Do you want to run it back with them and win that tiebreaker?
I mean, dude, I personally like those guys. Like, I don't know where all that talk came from, but I mean, yeah, 100%. Like, you know, we're ready for that run back.
I mean, and it feels like even a little bit of a reach to even talk about you guys working out flaws, because you have one freaking loss this whole time, you know. So your team is looking amazing overall, and I'm definitely hoping, as I'm sure the people at home are hoping as well, that eventually we get to see that Team All In versus Team Alpha 3 run back. How are you feeling about the rest of the season?
I'm feeling good, honestly. Like, how can you not when you're teaming with IDOM?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It's actually impossible.
I think you have Team NASR next.
Yeah.
You know, they actually started off slower than what a lot of people were expecting, but it seems like, you know, with ANGRYBIRD getting his energy right, and in general, it seems like they have gotten more of an understanding of the importance of their team synergy. How are you feeling going up against NASR specifically?
Well, NASR's a very strong team. We did end up winning last time. It was really close, actually. So
I think it came down to the end.
Yeah. Actually, I think it came down to like last round where IDOM just had to do IDOM stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, if anyone's good at doing IDOM stuff, it's IDOM.
Yeah, of course.
I'm looking forward to it. I like playing those guys. They have a very unique play style. You know, obviously Mikey will get to play Akuma.
Yeah, that's an interesting one.
So that's going to be interesting. Mikey can definitely go off. So their team is dangerous, but I mean, we have the champ.
In the end of the day, yes.
Yeah.
And you
So
guys
I'm feeling good.
It's always a pleasure to talk to you. I feel like you bring a whole lot of entertainment, a whole lot of energy, and best of luck with your next match, man.
Thanks, man.
801 Strider with a very valid point, right? You can't let that loss soak over into the next game. Very, very important. Again, there was a lot of high tensions, especially after that match, right? But it's a competition, right? Once that's over, it's water under the bridge. You have to make sure you prepare yourselves for the next match.
No, that's a great way to think about it. 801 Strider is definitely having the right mindset going into this team battle. They have been undefeated up until that run-in with Alpha 3.
The bigger picture, they're essentially tied. They have to worry about the other teams coming up,
that's
right?
true.
There's
They
a
have
bunch
to
of
worry
other
about
teams
it.
where they can't ban the same person. So if they can manage to get some of these wins from here on out as well, they're going to be just fine. They could just as easily take back that first place position if they can repeat what happened in the first half. But we're not going to get into that. We're going to get into the match instead. Team NASR throwing in Samurai as first, as well as 801 Strider going in for all in.
Round 1. Fight.
I like that crouching medium kick just to make sure Samurai respects the ground game. That fireball is going to be a main tool. Woo!
Is it just me, or I haven't seen this stage in a cool minute?
It's been a
wake
while.
up headbutt.
Oh, no, that's
man.
not good.
He knows the tendencies of Samurai, right?
Yo, I'm pretty sure we didn't see combos like that from 801 Strider at the beginning. Has he been in the lab?
Did he even have a chance to do that, though?
I don't think so, yeah, right?
Oh, what a
low
whiff
forward.
punish.
Stays on the same side. Strider reads it.
Nice.
Jumps back, but there's the jump in. Samurai, and uses the EX Demon Flip to get the corner. This is not good. Backing up a little bit. That's definitely for that headbutt.
Oh. Activation coming soon. Oh, no, not off the medium kick. The crouch medium kick, that is. Throwing out these fireballs. You can't fireball activate from that far anymore.
I like him walking Akuma down at this point. Crouching medium kick will be, that's not good.
Nice. Nice. Mikey, headbutt on block, on hit it's only +1. You can always jab it, unless it's counter hit.
And you can see 801 Strider just trying to get to a comfortable range where this neutral isn't too, scary versus Akuma.
Yeah, it can be a little overbearing, right, with the amount of tools that Akuma has at his disposal when it comes to normals. Having that fireball to boot, the jump in being very hard to contest as well. Oh, whiff punish?
Whiff
Nothing
punish.
to it, though. No charge behind it.
As a Urian, you have to have that, if you hit down, you're
Nice.
already charged.
Corner
Okay.
carry, demon flip palm.
Throw.
Throw now. Checking with the stand medium punch, no buffer behind it.
Another.
EX tackle.
What is his success rate?
Nice.
He's 3
Nice,
for 3.
nice.
He's not dead, though.
Right.
So, and he has mirror. This is actually very doable for a character like Urian.
Oh, wake up headbutt.
Light headbutt at that gets
Nice.
interrupted.
Let's go,
Forward
Mike.
throw. First game.
Yeah, you got this.
He keeps jumping over.
2 rounds straight. 2 rounds
The way you're
straight.
playing right now, he's not beating you.
In Season 2 Street Fighter League, let's hop in the DeLorean. Samurai actually eliminated Strider's team from the playoffs. So this is a run back. Different teams, of course, but still a run back nonetheless.
History repeats itself as we see Samurai gearing up for game 2 against 801 Strider. You see how positive Big Bird was, reinforcing Samurai's momentum right now.
Dashing up.
Reinforcing the positivity, excuse me. Ooh, that could have been big on the medium kick, no buffer
Ooh,
behind it.
tries the anti-air dive kick, changes trajectory. Gonna get a combo for Samurai. Crouching medium punch, gets the charge that time though.
Nasty, off the counter hit as well. 2 crouch medium punches. Uh-oh. Check the lows, man. If you block that, that is -2, so good call from Samurai, not flinching whatsoever. He's just gonna go through with it. Ooh.
Oh, the crouching heavy punch, gets under it.
Aegis Reflector
Nice.
incoming. No, I lied to! An interruption, side switch!
Still alive. Got a chance.
Nice.
Not
Good
actually
job.
does not break that throw, sorry.
One more round.
Set point. Set point right now.
Samurai right now. Fully backed by his teammates, Big Bird and Angry Bird. Telling him, you got this, man. It's all in the bag.
Charging on that heavy punch.
Nice.
No anti-air and the conversion. Samurai, of course, ready. Finally, a wake-up EX headbutt from 801 Strider.
Yeah, we haven't seen that pretty much all game. He saved his meter for so many instances for like EX tackle and whatnot, but
And the
meter
EX tackle has
management-
hit his part. It's hit every time, right?
Absolutely, but what does it do for you on Oki, right?
Yeah, that's true.
He hasn't had anything to come out of that.
Nice.
Sure, he hits, but
Ooh,
oh
let's go.
yeah, you saw that. The recovery on that stand jab, just whiffing in time for the EX headbutt to be blocked.
Oh, nice. I like the EX air
Oh,
fireball.
no
No
confirm.
confirm, but then it's the block and then tries to use it.
Yikes.
No.
Nice. Let's go.
Tries to push back in, hopefully, hoping the Samurai would block. He says nothing doing. That's going to be a 2-0 for Samurai in that situation. Yeah,
That's a great way to start the match off if you're Team NASR, right? You got a fully confident Samurai with that Akuma. Big Bird coming up next. This is my big concern now, is who is Big Bird going to use instead of Rashid now? He's told us before that his secondary character is G. So
I think it's odd that we have not seen anybody target Seth on the side of All In. Like, I don't know. Like, for me, if at any point in time, my team is fighting All In, I'm sometimes, like, between the first and a half seasons, I literally would have been like, look, let's one time ban SKZ. Or ban SKZ in the second half. I feel like that's a weapon, that's an option that some of these teams aren't considering. I feel like everybody's looking so hard at IDOM. They're looking so hard at IDOM that they're not taking into account that SKZ is still there with a character that has gotten so many wins.
SKZ and Seth, I think it's manageable. I'm more worried about IDOM still. When it comes, to be honest with you, with this team, I'm 100% worried about
But that's
IDOM.
what I'm saying, though. I feel like, look, no matter what, you're not going to be able to stop IDOM 100%, right? So why would not say, hey, look, let's make this journey a little easier. We have 8-on-1 Strider. Let's hit SKZ. Put pressure on 8-on-1 Strider. But here we go.
It all comes down to the Waseda style, right? So long as he's still breathing, he's going to be a problem. So
Back
who
throw.
knows?
Kage. What the? I had
that
to realize what characters was on the screen. I was like, okay, wait a minute.
I was like, Samurai played already. What? You can't just throw him in there again. It is indeed Big Bird with the Kage pick. Did you see the awareness from SKZ to use the roundhouse cruel disaster instead? Still caught Big Bird pressing the button.
Nice.
I like that. I like that again. Chase him down.
Ooh, the
Big
confirm.
damage.
This is really big damage.
Oh, and it's trigger 1. Yes, sir. You thought it was minus? You thought it was minus? But guess what? You were right. You were right. He threw an EX uppercut afterwards with no respect.
Yo, Angry Bird going off again.
Nice.
Air.
Woo-wee. Big Bird,
Wow.
where is this coming from?
He is a bird. The air is his domain.
Hey. Jeez. He is going ham.
Okay. Not a lot of damage, but enough to stop the momentum. SKZ blocks the V-skill. Yo, that V-skill 2 from Kage, one of the additions that made this character a lot more effective, and that's one of the reasons why. Look at the mid-screen carry. Look at the damage.
Look at the damage. Yeah, he's out of there.
Yep. Big jump in. This is important.
Forward fierce, no activation off of it. Oh,
Into the booth? Into the booth? Put a hat on that head. It's cold out.
Black box, next round.
I like that hat, though. You just keep it on. That's the challenge. Oh, you know, too late. V-skill past the fireball. Installing. I like that.
Bro, the stomp? Obviously one of the coolest moves in the game. Stomp.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, just waiting for the jump.
Nice.
Air, axe
Counter
kick.
conversion. Hiya. Back throw incoming? No, not at all.
That's what I was looking for. Jump back. Ooh, confirm off of the jump back heavy kick. Push back to the corner.
Nice.
Crush. Look at the damage.
It's so smart
And
for
saving the
Adele.
CA. That
Listen,
means the
man.
next hit could potentially kill. A
Big
combo
bird.
right here could kill. Seth is in
not
trouble.
afraid. Oh, he spent the
Okay,
board.
Yeah, he's dead.
okay. عادي.
You had the read. That's okay. Next round.
Oh,
Okay, next
Adel.
round. You're playing great, dude. You're playing great.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, the only danger for that V-trigger is really that the V-skill 2 when he just jumps up and starts screaming and
All right.
They usually use it as a throw tech or as a throw bait.
That's true. They'll dash up. Try to open you up with it. See how you react to it. Still gives options. Uh-oh, SKZ looking a lot more in the driver's seat this second game.
Oh, nice tech.
Nice.
Sweet crush counter against the dive kicks. Ambiguous setup. Cross got DP from that deep.
Actually could have got an OCG off the
Nice.
press counter sweep with that V-skill
Hey,
one.
hey, hey.
The V-skill 2 from Kage, actually.
He just
Hey,
sat
hey.
there. He just
Yeah.
stood right in front of him. Yeah.
No, I mean after the crush.
Yeah, he just stood there. Yeah. Activate?
Not sure.
Yes, sir. You already know what it is. A lot of damage on the board with that V-Trigger 1.
You see the poles after?
What's the noise he makes?
I don't know. It's not the ring. It's not that noise.
Yeah, he just laughs it off. But you could have added that.
Yeah.
I would have said it was official. Don't be afraid.
I like that. I like that. Supporting the squad.
Cross get DP for days.
Nice.
Interrupt. Walk back right there. Great check.
Oh, he still ran
Didn't
into the
block.
fireball.
Yeah, didn't block after holding up right there.
Maybe he thought he was going to go past it. Speaking
Back
of going
throw.
past,
Uh-oh.
axe kicks are a problem again. Big Bird all over it. He knows the spacing and he knows
Nice.
you're dead.
Nice.
Yo, the whole team NASR goes off.
The rallying cries from Team NASR. It sounds like a volleyball match.
My man said it sounded like a volleyball match.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Ooh.
What?
Nani? Oh.
Nice.
XDP.
That was sick. You rarely get to see that interaction.
Back throw. This is control right here.
Nice.
Oh, the standing heavy kick, that was so good.
I'm telling you, man. This
Was
guy
it
is
intense?
ridiculous. Where is this Kage coming from?
Wow, these big chunky hits.
It just sounds so demoralizing when you get hit by a heavy from from Kage. Oh. Oh.
Banking on no check
Uh-oh.
because of the... Ooh, thought that was going to be CA.
Nice. Let's go.
Let's go! Nice! Well, Adel!
Let's go, Adele.
He's staring at SKZ as he yells, apparently.
Yeah, just chill a little bit. Like, I think he's killing himself. Remember, you win neutral against this character. You just win, you know? Your anti-airs are on point.
All tied up here, one apiece between Big
Hey,
Bird.
hey,
My
hey.
big jumping. Getting the Oki in a lot of space to it.
He could have cashed out. There could have been more damage. SKZ looked out right there. Ooh.
Yeah, it could have been an uppercut, for sure.
Very risky offense that we're seeing right here. In some
Hey,
instances
hey.
from SKZ.
Again, going for the double dash for Oki. He's looking for the positioning more than the damage. We see where his value lies in this matchup right now.
Lots of V-skill usage coming from SKZ, and it doesn't seem like it's working
Hey,
out with
hey.
all these jumping.
How is
Just
he
the range.
backdashing out of this range, though? Why is he so calculated like this?
Hey, let's go.
Like this.
That is an overhead. EX, when you hear the flash, that is an EX overhead.
That's right, it goes over the head. You better block high, friend.
Hey.
Oh, boy.
No problem,
Okay,
no
slight
problem.
drop, no problem. No problem.
SKZ looking a little flustered right here. Neutral jump uses that heavy kick, axe kick.
Hey.
Another crush.
And
This
I
is how we
like
saw
it.
the last game.
He's so smart. He's using it preemptively to deter SKZ from doing these axe kicks. Especially from this range right here, you better watch out. SKZ, yeah, he's looking for it a lot more now. Low medium kick to start things off.
Counter poke. Oh,
عادي.
nice.
هفرق كده هذا.
We got one more round to play to see who's going to be this team battle successor right now. It's only one more player left on the side of All In. One more left on the side. Oh my gosh.
Oh, he dropped
of
it. It's
NASR as
fine.
well.
He made it sort of safe, but he was looking for an air-to-air.
Nice.
Hiya, EXDP. Catching him out of the skies. Uh-oh.
Nice.
And he's okay with that. He likes the meter usage, but still, I feel like this makes it so much harder for him to get the lead back. Gets a little gray life.
That's what I'd like to see, too. More axe kicks in neutral.
I don't
Keep him on the
know.
toys. That's plus.
I don't know how much I'm liking this.
Oh.
This V skill one,
Really
I don't
killing
know.
like 2 hits.
The usage SKZ is
Nice.
showing me nice read on it.
Oh, that
Overhead.
was meaty. Oh,
No.
it wasn't as meaty as I thought.
Oh,
yeah, if it
no.
was meaty, he would have got the combo off the jab, but SKZ was still mashing.
No, okay. -4 and dash.
This is a make or break situation. One bar EX on the side of Angry Big Bird.
Big hit, even bigger damage.
Oh,
let's go.
Jab.
God.
What a clutch victory. SKZ holding it together, and you can see the relief on IDOM's face. He's like, all right, okay. All right, okay, it's game time. And 801 Strider out of the queue. He's not eligible to play again. However, SKZ going to the back.
Ooh-wee.
Angry
Look
Bird
who we
in the
have
hot seat
next.
again.
Look who we have next up to plate. Angry Bird going up against IDOM. This is going to be pretty tough, right? IDOM targeted ban from last time. No longer the issue. Angry Bird rocking. Either it's going to be Zeku or Seth. But again, I like his Zeku play, man. If you were Angry Bird, who would you choose?
Personally, I'm not sure. This is the Capcom Cup champion we're talking about. I mean, and I've been talking about the Zeku since the start of Season 3 because we haven't seen many. We've only seen Big Bird use Zeku one time. But now, this is good. This is actually good for All In. However, if Angry Bird can run this back, that's going to put a major hamper on the standings so far.
And Team NASR climbing up the ranks. They've been in that 5th place position for a while, currently sitting at 4th. And without a doubt in my mind, if they take this W looking nice and pretty.
Well, here we go. We're starting it right now. NASR's Angry Bird going up against All In IDOM, the team captain.
This is a problem, right? Now you have young Zeku against a character that can throw you, or not throw you, keep you away for so long that Whiplash not enough for stun, double dash forward.
Nice.
Great interruption from Angry Bird.
Hey.
So risky.
I thought IDOM had meter. I'm not sure. I would not have used that EX right there just to be sure. And this is going to be a defensive move right now. You are going to have to block this out. That V-trigger game from Zeku is going to be strong back throw. I don't blame you. Eat the throws, take that damage, and get back in the game. Oh, nice. The medium punch into EX heart rate.
This is what I wanted to see, right? The old Zeku fight against Poison
EX.
rather than young Zeku.
Look for the EX.
You can't jump at this rate because heart rate 1 can still EX you, and 2, jump back target combo. That's a 2-hit target combo Poison has. Medium punch, heavy punch, hard knockdown, put you back at a screen's distance if you jump straight up. It's a good option. It's a very good option, especially versus a character, young Zeku, who's not going to be jumping that much.
And you see this transition, right? Playing off the old Zeku first. But once stuck in this corner, he's looking to get these jumps in. And again, once he finds that position, he's throwing out the grams over and over and over again, treating it like a projectile as he should.
Nice.
Elbow drop on the other side. Young Zeku time. This is where Angry Bird really gets the shine and the stun. Not quite dead yet, but one more setup or even a back throw. That could have been a mini gram.
Nice.
V reverse. Oh.
It's okay.
Oh, this is big damage. This is big damage. And the setup, side switch, back. Look at the damage. That was like 40%. Working on the stun. Crouching medium punch. Any hit.
Critical art is a factor. Oh, he goes with the elbow drop.
Nice. Let's go.
Good awareness from Angry Bird.
Proper timing on the anti-air this time. Proper timing to answer to the Bushin flip. EX and still not able to close out. Angry Bird going with the throw. Jump heavy punch to get things started. That's plus.
I think it was just awkward because there wasn't enough time for Poison to recover.
Nice.
Out of normal, but man, look at that buffer into the slide. Crouch strong into the Bushin slide was so slick from Angry Bird. Playing this old Zeku game, the keep away. Oh, love me tender overhead on EX.
Nice.
Oh, tries to backdash to set something up. Nice confirm. Gets the sweep to stop the momentum. Trigger is on the table right now for IDOM, but if he keeps
let's go.
He's going to be in trouble. Angry Bird secures the first game.
Dude, with young Zeku, he's gonna kill himself with.
Yeah, I keep getting hit by sliders.
Yeah,
I'm trying to control spit.
Yeah, no. So if he's playing young Zeku, just let him kill himself.
See, that's the problem. I don't know if that advice is going to be enough because the only times that Angry Bird went for those slides is when he has V-trigger, right? He's way so aware of doing those slides. If it hits, he's not going to activate V-trigger. If it's blocked, then he's going to activate, right?
Nice.
Nice Bushin slide long distance. No, you're
right. Let's go. You're in his head.
A micro step forward. The strong. Standing strong. Excuse me.
Ooh, nice.
Let's go.
For the normal,
you're dead.
Hey.
No, you're not dead. You're not dead. It's gonna hurt though.
Back throw will do it. Ooh. Any throw.
That's okay. That's okay.
This is.
Uh-oh. Look at how much damage is cooking up. The reversal, excellent choice.
Nice.
Your movement,
Let's go. Come up.
Your movement is so good right now.
Yeah.
Okay? IDOM versus Angry Bird. NASR going up against All In, and this, like I said before, a win right here for NASR could strategically put him in so many good positions. Dash up medium punch.
I haven't seen how aggressive he is with old Zeku. Jeez, he is on a rampage right now. looking real clean. Big time stun, even bigger damage. Oh, that would have been a huge setup. IDOM fighting his way out. Love Be Tender overhead once again, not blocked.
Oh my gosh,
that is so meaty.
Look at the stun this is about to get though. Oh,
let's go.
out. That is going to be
Let's go.
eliminated from the lineup for Team All In, and that is going to put a tremendous amount of weight on SKZ's gameplay going forward. The only, oh man, this is not good.
Unprecedented.
This is
Completely
not good.
unprecedented. The way that Angry Bird plays both styles of Zeku has been unpredictable at this point. We've seen so much of his young Zeku, but that old man Zeku, he could ball too. My man just throwing up buckets like it's nobody's business. He went in. He went in against IDOM's poison. That's the first time I've ever seen IDOM sort of shook in the neutral like that, to be honest with you.
I mean, there was no Laura ban, so obviously this is the character choice that he wanted, one. And two, on paper, it looks like, hey, Poison can move around.
How many heart rates did we see, though, in the neutral? Almost very little, I would say.
So I think what ended up happening was he was using medium kick. He was using medium kick to kind of set the pace, right? And say, well, hey, look, Zeku, you're not going to want to be here anymore because I have standing medium kick. And he actually wasted meter doing some heart rates because he only took the plus frames. And Angry Bird didn't get hit by the mix-up literally like 2 other times. Like if he did it 3 times, the only one that hit, he did EX Love Me Tender and the hit, the overhead hit. And that was it.
And that was fine. Yeah, you're spending so many resources just for that one hit. I think Angry Bird is totally fine with that. We're moving on. Samurai coming off of a 2-game win against 801 Strider up against SKZ, the lone member of Team All In. Seth versus Akuma. Here we go.
SKZ has to do this alone. Here we go.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Getting the uppercut right off the bat.
Wow.
Yeah,
Just
great
dash.
Look at how much damage
Jab?
and carry he gets. Akuma's great. Still a solid character.
Ooh, let's go.
Boy. Yeah, I like that. The damage and the stun.
Ooh, nice, nice.
Boy.
Big damage. Big damage. Big damage. 2 exchanges gives you that much damage versus Seth, especially as Akuma. Almost was able to punish with punish that axe kick, but punishes the jump. The miss axe kick did not work out. Round number 1, Samurai. This could be a major victory. All it takes is this one W.
Yeah, a lot of plus frames on that. The pressure is on. Axe kick finds its mark. Oh,
wow.
Big V-skill. That would have been
nice.
Ooh,
Nice.
The dive kick.
Side switch.
Oh my gosh, this dude Samurai's on fire.
Ooh, let's go.
Speaking of on fire, look at
One more.
SKZ burning up from that fireball.
It's okay,
EX,
it's okay. Don't worry about
Mad Cradle, the bust out, teleport back.
He has
Now it's
V-Trigger
the
too,
grind
no
game,
worries.
right? Look at that. V-Trigger 2 is on deck from the side of SKZ, but
Angry Bird says no worries. He has V-Trigger 2,
Yep.
no worries.
V-reversal. Oh, he opts not to. He does it later.
Oh my god. Just blocking SKZ.
Oh, can it be critical art?
CA. Oh, he's not dead. But that is going to hurt like hell.
He doesn't get Oki after this, though. It is a regular critical art, not the V-Trigger enhanced one. It's going to be all SKZ. He's still dashed up.
I told you. I told you. I told you.
That's a punish. That is a punish.
I told you. I knew it.
Yeah. There's nothing else he could do there. He knew Akuma had V-Trigger. That's the only thing he could win.
He gets in these modes. Actually, I think he's going to turn it up even more. I think he's going to try to play
he's
even
gonna
more
play
aggressive.
He's going to play super disrespectful.
Yeah. So,
let's go.
He's going to kill himself, man. Let's just clean up them executions.
Let's go, Mikey.
801 Strider reassuring SKZ in this situation that he's gotten this. Also says that he thinks that Samurai's going to turn up the offense even more. Ooh.
I think that just might be enough for SKZ, right? That kind of information. Oh, that's
Yeah.
fine. He'll take that trade 9 times out of 10.
Nice.
Oh, not that one, though. Crouching heavy punch. This is a bad situation to be in versus Akuma.
Uh-oh. Minus.
Back
oh,
throw.
he's still okay. I guess Samurai was anticipating something disrespectful, right?
Just a little late on that one. The reversal once again. Trigger's there. Oh.
Ooh, wee.
Backdash card.
Nice!
Let's go,
Sweep
one
to
more.
close out.
Let's go!
And right now, NASR is on its way for a major upset. This is really going to hurt All In if SKZ cannot pull this back right now.
That was such a nasty ending, too. Samurai is
The
fully
jab?
confident. The jab
Oh, the
check is
teleports
real.
are coming out? Uh-oh.
That's how you know he's really feeling himself. Nasty Nasser in the wings of
Nice.
Samurai. Side switch as
Let's
well.
go.
Getting all that damage. What's the
Bro,
Oki?
he's not
Oh, that
blocking.
meaty crouch strong. Take this damage. Take all of this damage.
That's okay. It's okay.
Ugh. SKZ now with the
Forward
setup.
teleport. Forward teleport.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Big damage. Look at the stun,
The stun's
bro.
not going to be there just yet.
Let's go.
He delayed the crouch jab. That's more than enough. Ooh, he wants to ensure it.
Mikey,
No.
He's got no meter.
Mikey, when he does the mix up, forward teleport.
He has meter. He's gonna burn an EX splits. Just watch for that.
I don't know, man. He will definitely cash out on major damage the minute he gets the hit. I've seen Samurai do this before.
Oh, I like that delayed dive kick, or axe kick, excuse me. Oh, that gave me the big punish.
Oh.
He tried to go past it with the axe kick. I mean, excuse me, spin kick. Man, so many kicks.
Nice.
Whoa.
Good rebuttal. Activation time. What side? Oh, blocks the low. Oh, but it's still plus.
Not looking good. Once again, dire situation for SKZ and Team All In. Axe kicks coming back out, trying to go for the throw. Not in range. In range for the EX, though. It's going to dash up. Needs to be careful, though. We've seen Samurai wake up with jab and convert to something nasty. Speaking of,
Don't worry
there's
about
a
it. Don't
whiff.
worry about it, Mikey.
No more meter once again. This can kill situation. Dash up throw. Detect by SKZ. Axe kick over the red fireball. You need to be careful with the air game.
Oh, boy. Big counter hit conversion off of the crouch medium
He's-
punch.
Ooh,
He's dead.
SKZ is
He
still alive.
Dead.
Woo!
Bro, he's playing against you like if you were a scrub. He doesn't know about the Singaporean CJ. He don't know about this shit, man.
Mikey, you had the activation there. You could have slowed down time in DP Super or Raging Demon. But it's okay. You got this.
So into it. Double dash up to start. Look at
This
the
is-
offense.
I gotta say, I've seen that disappointed father look plenty of times. I feel it in my soul, dude. Angry Bird, you gotta chill a little bit, man. Big Bird is like, calm down, man. We got this.
Back throw. SKZ. Oh, everything on the shoulders of SKZ right now. Final game here between these two.
Oh, I like that a lot. That V-skill recovered in time, too, to get a punish. Oh, okay.
That was about to be activation.
That was a little early.
No, I think it's fine. You keep the corner. You don't have to worry about it.
Oh, look at the damage. All that gray life, too.
That's what that was the next thing that was coming out of my mouth.
Let's go.
I see,
Let's go.
Steve.
That's all right.
I see.
Set on the line again. Samurai on the verge of taking out SKZ, delivering another loss to All In. This round is so important. No rounds on the side in this third game.
Nice.
And just reading the dashes. Samurai's looking too sharp.
Let's go.
Man, he is disrespecting after that.
Great patience on the side. Same
Nice.
side, crouching, medium punch.
was
Samurai just testing.
A lot
Red
more
fireball,
patience, too.
chip damage. We saw what this cashes out to before. And just backs up a little bit
Uppercut.
just in
Oh.
case you want to hang yourself. Uh-oh. SKZ finding the EX. Getting a lot closer to being able to close this out. We've seen those axe kicks whiff, and we've seen Samurai try to take
Is he going
advantage.
to reversal now? No, he doesn't. He waits for it afterwards. That could have been huge. That could have been a huge deal if it
Got 2
exploded.
meters. One combo and you'll kill him.
Samurai gets CA. This is going to be a dangerous game to play.
The same could be said for Seth, right? Any
watch out for
solid
the
hit
super.
from any of the medium punches could lead to a big disaster.
And no fireballs right now. If you throw a fireball at me, you're dead. I would have did it. They would have did. With that, we would have been talking game. Right
Whoa,
there.
let's go.
Hey!
That's all right.
Samurai delays the fall. EX fireball. NASR turning the league on its head right now. Samurai getting the dub, and that's gonna put them up in some points, man. That is really good for Team NASR going for it all in, suffering another defeat, and that is really gonna shake things up a little bit here
points, man.
for Street Fighters League. It's
I'm looking
really,
for
it's
these
really
points,
one of those
man.
things that's gonna change it up.
Whew, I was really feeling for All In and SKZ. But we'll talk about the matchup in a little bit. I'm sure Samurai has a lot to say on behalf of Team NASR, and I do believe Rob TV is standing by with that individual. Let's take a look.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with the Street Fighter League GOAT. I feel like some people might have forgot or something like that, but right there you can see it in the clutch. His character's finally not banned. Samurai, how are you feeling right now?
Really good. We got the win, so we're pretty happy.
Samurai, I want to say something right now. What you just did right there, I feel like you went Super Saiyan mode. Complete Super Saiyan mode. So I want to give something to you that's near and dear to my heart.
Okay.
Hold this for a second, Mikey.
Oh.
Hold up.
Okay.
Hold up. You deserve this right here. Big drip. All right. You like it? Does it feel good? Hold up. All right, looking good. Okay, so you had to go up against SKZ in the clutch. Your team needed you. They needed you to bring it home. Every win matters right now. What were you thinking going up against SKZ?
Well, he beat me with Kage, and I was like, that wasn't my Kage. And I even thought, I have Angry Bird behind me, but this is personal.
Oh my goodness, it was personal.
It was personal because, you know, I practice a lot against Seth, and me versus Kage, or Kage versus Seth, I didn't practice it that much, but I thought it was okay. But it's a terrible matchup.
Yeah.
But Akuma versus Seth, it's even, but I practiced that a lot for SFL, so I was pretty excited to practice to show what I practiced.
Mikey, righting the wrongs of the past. You know, he lost to SKZ earlier. He does not think that that was really his best, didn't really have his character. I feel you 100% on that. How are you feeling going forward? Can we count on that Akuma to keep on stomping people into the ground for the rest of the season?
Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's a Super Saiyan. He don't need to say too much. I'll say it for him. This is the Street Fighter League GOAT, Samurai.
Man, they got all the animals on the prairie out there. You got the goat and two birds. That sounds like a dangerous combination, if you ask me. Samurai touching it out for Team NASR yet again. Feeling real good about this. NASR climbing up in the standings, slow but steady.
I mean, NASR getting that W really, really puts everything into perspective. That puts other teams back in the running because they have fallen just this one game. That means this week these team battles are very important. I mean, in all honesty, going 4 weeks in, there's going to be a lot of things that happen that can happen just based off of the gameplay we saw here today.
Well, I'm really liking this synergy with all three of them. Again, NASR showing how good of a unit they can be as a group rather than just individuals. All in, however, we still got a lot more to see from them. They've had such a strong and dominant lead up until this point, but still they have so much time to recuperate and take down the rest of the league. So that being said, we do have our 2 matches already done with, but we still have to name our Seiko play of the day, and when we return we'll do just that, as well as plenty more with the standings after this break. Street Fighter League Season 3 coming right back at you with the Seiko play of the day. This one is absolutely no question. We've seen the kind of power that is in the hands of Team NASR, which is who we're going to give it to. It's going to be ANGRYBIRD with his dominance over the Capcom Cup champion, IDOM.
I really am a fan of how he dissected that match. Taking somebody like IDOM out of the game is tremendous. That's huge morale. I mean, it hurts all in, but it gives the power to Team NASR, right? Like putting all that weight on SKZ came directly from that battle, right? Part of the confidence of the team comes from the fact that you do have a player like IDOM on your side, and IDOM couldn't even close out because obviously NASR is just a very strong team at this point, and being able to keep those guys in, I feel like, reachable terms by getting this victory says so much, and that was pivotal because of ANGRYBIRD. So obviously, ANGRYBIRD, Seiko play of the day goes to ANGRYBIRD, and I can't say that anybody else deserves it at this point, so shout outs to him.
With that in mind, we do have our standings for this week. Up until this point, a Street Fighter League. Let's take a look. UYU sitting at the bottom, 0-6, still looking for that W. Psycho, SHINOBI hanging out at 2-5. Dynamite still tied up 3-3. NASR moving up with 4-3 over an all-important win against All In, now sitting at 5-2. And of course, the creme de la creme, Alpha 3, looking real nice in that number 1 spot at 6-1.
That's a really great record to go into. I mean, the 5-2 for All In looks a little weird now. Alpha 3 being at 6-1 says a lot, but that record, the way that it's played out, is going to be tremendous. And of course, this is all to get to that play off spot to see who will be going up against Team Japan. And speaking of SFL Japan top 3 is going to be Tokido, Daigo, or Nemo. We're going to see who is going to be competing in the finals at the end of the season. That's going to happen January 30th. And we have been keeping track of it here, and I know you guys have been keeping track of it at home. I can't wait to see who is it going to be. Is it going to be Daigo? Is it going to be Nemo? Is it going to be Tokido? We're going to find out January 30th, and that's who's going to be the person who takes on the SFL Season 3 championship team, and that's what we're trying to figure out. This is getting better and better, and we're getting closer and closer to those finals.
In fact, you better stay tuned to everything Street Fighter League going on for North America, as well as we have for next week's battle. It's going to be UIU versus Dynamite, and then it's going to be Psycho Shinobi versus All In. You guys don't want to miss this. Make sure to mark your calendars next Thursday, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. In the meantime, we guys hope you guys enjoyed all the matches. My name is Vicious, here with Tasty Steve, and we'll see you guys next week for more Street Fighter League. Cradle, Tasty Steve's calling it out as he sees it. Actually, no, he predicted it. Uh-oh. No V-reversal this time. What's it going to be?
Dash up, back throw. Wow.
Oh, look at the damage. All that great life, too.
That's what that was the next thing that was coming out of my mouth.
Let's go.
I see.
Let's go.
I see.
Set.
V skill cancel the V trigger. Very cool. What? Oh, I was going to say, CABA hasn't opened up yet, but that one jump is a problem.
No.
Oh, no. You're dead.
Just game to play.
Same could be said for Seth, right? Any solid hit from any of the medium punches could lead to a big disaster.
And no fireballs right now. If you throw a fireball at me, you're dead. I would have did it. With that, we would have been talking game. Right now.
Let's go.
Samurai delays the fall. EX fireball. NASR turning the league on its head right now. Samurai getting the dub.